Be ready. 15 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Mr. Speaker, if agricultural production has to be maximized, the greatest attention has to be given to four factors. First, seeds should be of the right quality, fertilizers, and high yielding varieties of seeds. Then, improved pesticides and water. As regards these four factors, it is interesting to see that government or the ministry does not appear to have paid any attention to certain malpractices that have crept into these matters. Take, for instance, seeds. There is no mention at all of the fact that a large percentages of these so-called improved or high yielding varieties of seeds are adulterated. What steps has government taken in this regard? Is it not of vital importance that seeds should be pure and unadulterated? Their effect on production is very great. Therefore, from this point alone, all possible steps should be taken to prevent adulteration. The farmer suffers because he spends money on costly seeds in order that he may get the best possible yield, but finds that the seeds are adulterated. Why has not government taken up this question in its own hands? Every state government interferes in this matter. In fact, multiplication of seeds is done under the orders of the Agriculture Department in state after state, and yet when it comes to their quality control, adequate machinery does not exist. Then you come to the question of fertilizers. Again, these are of vital importance. What has happened? At one single stroke, government has doubled the prices of fertilizers and expects farmers to procure them in the required quantities, knowing fully well also that government fixes the prices of what they produce at a level which makes it impossible for the farmers to pay these high prices for fertilizers. The previous speaker referred to the Agricultural Prices Commission. The commission has fixed the price, say, of wheat at a certain level without taking into account the cost of production of the farmer. Yesterday, a member of the advisory committee to the Agricultural Prices Commission stated that he has sent his resignation because what use it was to remain in the committee if no importance was ever attached to the advice tendered on such a basic matter as cost of production. If cost of production is not taken into account, I would like to state here that it is difficult to see on what basis the Agricultural Prices Commission fixed the prices. We need to reform the industry. Broadly speaking, every industry and industrialist is entitled to grow to their fullest potential, but without recourse to unethical practices or evasions of dues to the state. We need to also reform the mentality of the common citizen. He must realize the imperatives of hard work, quality work, and discipline. Responsible citizenry demands no less, and barring those who belong to the weaker sections of the society and hence deserve all the support of affirmative action that we can render unto them, the others should begin to respect the laws which fashion and govern a sound economy, which means they must pay for what they use, and yes, they must also get what they pay for. In short, the nation as a whole needs to reform itself in order to be able to effectively face the new challenges and seize the new opportunities of the 21st century. Let us together create a mindset revolution to harmonize the objectives of economic liberalization and social liberation. Let us together build a strong, prosperous, and self confident India, freed from the curses of mass unemployment, illiteracy, and other manifestations of underdevelopment, and let us make India a global economic power in the 21st century. The key to translating this vision into reality is growth with employment and equity. In our national agenda, we have pledged to bring unsustainable GDP growth into 7 to 8% bracket from the present level of 5%. Many people doubt if it is an achievable target. I would say that this is a moderate target given both India's capacity and necessity. Even at this rate of 7 to 8%, India has to wait for well over half a century to catch up with the developed world. Can we afford to be slower than this? We must grow faster. We can grow faster. We simply have no other alternative. In the sphere of the economy, I should tell you plainly that I have inherited a weak and deficit ridden economy, but I am not complaining. My job is not to harp on the past, but to look to the future, not to complain, but to lead. Shri Kumar has rightly talked about the need to rebuild confidence and morale of industry. He has especially highlighted the issue of bringing back decision making to the fore.